in my big classes, active learning for us really means mostly just talking to your neighbor, just discussing. Sometimes we go on the internet to do sometimes we do simulations. So here on your computer, change this variable, run this simulation, and then tell us what the result is. So some simulations, a little bit of internet treasure hunting. A good example of that is a class. Our classroom has two big aisles. So I was in one aisle asking the students over on this side some question for which they had to go out to the internet to find the answer. And I assigned variations of that questions to other blocks of students in the room, and they all went out to find their answers on the web. And then I began with this group to pull in their answers, but I had another student with a microphone on the other side of the room who was miking their colleagues over there. And a third student was down at the front of the room writing the answers out on the document camera. And three more students were running the back channel, were answering questions from other people in the class who were confused about something. So there was myself and 5 helpers who were all kind of working together along with the class to get things much more active than just listening to me tell them these 3 things. We do a thing called a pop lottery, where I have some $15 card from iTunes or something as the prize, and some of our work students have to draw. So I would come into class and say, okay, we're going to have a pop lottery, and you need to draw this thing. Just think about it by yourself, and then draw it yourself, and then send them to the aisles. So people just pass these quickly to the aisles, and then the people at the top of the aisles just walked down and grabbed all these pieces of paper. So I got like 500 lottery entries in 3 minutes. We put them in the recycling bin and stir them all around and pull out one, keep pulling them until we get something that's pretty reasonable, and then put it on the document camera, and then get them to discuss that. Okay, here's the winner. Here's your $15. So now talk about this. Now talk to your friends and critique this, and we will have a clicker question about what kind of feedback would you give to this person on it by a clicker question. So that again, it kind of engages the students as collaborators.